Good morning, Leo. This is going to be your video. I said I really need to change it around to where I start your video first. I have a business too, and it's been very busy lately. People got their stimulus checks or taxes, so it has been very busy. So, and then I do this, and then I deliver newspapers as well. So it's like I have 3 jobs. And sometimes I don't have the energy to do all 3 at once. So I've had to slow down quite a bit. All right, I need cards for Leo. Cards for Leo. And then all right, and I have this new Sacred Geometry Oracle deck, which is kind of hard to shuffle because they're still kind of sticky, but that one came out. Ooh, and I'm going to pull one more. I'm excited about this deck. And this one is sticking out. I am going to take it. I have my Energy Oracle deck. And I'm going to take these 2. Wow. I am going to take this one. It fell out by itself. All right, so the first card that we have is Fire, Ace Illumination. So there is going to be a situation where you are going to have some clarification on it, something that you've been unsure about. And it's going to involve in how you see the situation. This knowledge, this epiphany, signs, whatever, are going to help you see the situation in a new light and help you to realize that you didn't have all the information. And I feel like this has to do with interpersonal relationships. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be coworkers. This could be family. Some sort of misunderstanding that you're going to be receiving clarity on. So be looking for that. Or not looking for it, but be, aware that it's coming. All right, we have 42, Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So yes, I feel like this right here, this clarification has to do with a lover, with a romantic partner, because this Tantric Journey is clarifying it. And like I said, it's got to do with you not seeing things a certain way. It's like you have this idea stuck in your head. And it's really keeping you from being, intimate and being, really sensual, letting your guards down, really opening up your heart. Really opening, it's Sunday and I just got mail. It's really weird. Really having this blockage, towards having, this trust. I feel like this involves trust, a lack of trust where you do not trust. And like I said, this is really blocking you on this tantric journey of, pleasure, of really opening up your heart and really connecting on this deep sexual level. All right, we have 10 of C's, purity. So I'm getting like this image of like chastity, or not having sex right now, being chaste, saving yourself, or maybe you've been hurt before and you don't want to be involved in another sexual relationship, because especially us women, we tend to get really, really attached when we have sex. And so I feel like, this involves like really being able to trust your partner. I'm the same way. I can't be with someone unless I absolutely trust them, because it's hard for me to, have that type of relationship with someone unless I really completely trust them. And so basically, this clarification you're going to have is going to involve you being able to trust this situation, this person, and move forward. All right, so we have 33, miracle, and threes are very spiritual numbers. They involve just about everything is in threes. Psychology, religion, everything is in threes. But for myself, the three would be, my partner, myself, and source energy, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, that sort of that triune of coming together, the three of you, and having this tantric experience. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. And that is what I had said before I even read that. And, really being able to use that triune, really being able to use that tantric energy to really create whatever you want, because sexual energy is like the nuclear power of energy. Everything is energy. We're energy. I'm energy. You're energy. Everything's energy. But sexual energy is like the nuclear power of energy. All right, we have the 10 of Fire, self-destruction. But first, I want to speak on the snake. The snake is my spirit animal. I'm very connected to the snake. I have a snake pet. They're very intuitive creatures, very intuitive. I actually, increased and worked on and developed and strengthened my intuition by spending time with snakes out in the wild. I would go down to like the riverbank and they would just be everywhere. And, I would spend time, in that commune with them, as part of, my nature retreat that I would go on, out and, walking by the water and, out in the woods or whatnot. So it's hard for me, it says self-destruction here, but it's really hard for me to see the snake as anything but this intuitive creature that knows things, that has this knowledge. But with this also, when I was watching the snakes, they are very paranoid and very leery. It really is true that they are more scared of us than we are of them. I know we're like, wow, how can that possibly fucking be? But yeah, they are. And so, with that, I'm picking up on this energy, this paranoia, this really being cautious and being scared, and you might even strike at somebody's heel right now because you have so much fear, because paranoia is nothing but fear. And so this is something that is really sitting pretty heavy with you right now. We have, to clarify that card, we have the Garden in the Gate, and we have indecision. So with this Garden in the Gate, basically playing it safe, just really just wanting to, stay to yourself, not have anybody else kind of in your space right now. Just wanting to lay out on the rocks. I feel like snakes are significant for you, Leo, too. It's really weird. You know, I can see you laying out on the rocks, sunning yourself. You know, just leave me alone. I'm happy right now. I'm content. And so not really wanting to go through that gate just yet. And you know, and that's fine. Nobody's saying that you have to do that. I'm just saying that this is waiting in the garden for you. All right, and that indecision comes along with that, you know, of just really overthinking things, of really wanting to play it safe, staying close to the sidewalk, so to speak, staying on the stoop. Because we have Athena, Chariot, clarified by courtship. So this situation is moving very fast. And we also have this assertiveness card. I'm going to skip to real quick this over here. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. Because this is so significant right now. Because if things are moving too fast, like with these cards, and you're not ready, speak your mind. Speak up and say so. Be assertive. Say, you know what, I just need a little bit more time. And ladies, especially if you're dealing with a man, you know what? They like to hunt. It's the hunt and the chase that keeps them coming. So you're on the right path. And gents, if you are the one doing the pursuing, or, you know, sometimes you can get a lady who will chase you. We ladies, we chase. Ladies who are kind of in their, you know, not to trigger anyone, but are in their masculine energy more than in their feminine energy. This definitely needs to be balanced out. If this is you, definitely balance that out because it's basically the divine masculine's job to do the pursuing, to do the hunting, to do the chasing. And if anything else is happening in your connection, you need to turn that around. All right, so we have the Nine of Wind, criticism. And I feel like this is self-criticism, feeling like you're not good enough. Good things don't happen for me. They only happen for other people. And every time I turn around, I'm just so close, but yet I'm so far. I'm going to get a clarifier for that. Actually, I'm going to use my little fortune-telling deck. Criticism, because we have occupation, criticism and occupation. And so, you know, with this, I feel like, you know, on your job, you are, you know, experiencing some criticism, maybe feeling like you're not good enough, things, you know, or you just don't measure up, or you can't do anything right, have some shitty bosses, shitty coworkers, and, you know, that happens more times than not. Like, that is like the norm. That's sad. So this assertiveness card was, I skipped over to it, was actually supposed to clarify this. So it says stand up for your beliefs and only say no, only say yes if you really want to. This is clarifying this job where people are not treating you well. People are taking advantage of you. Maybe getting more work out of you than they're paying you for. And once again, this is the norm. You know, I feel like that's more normal than not anymore. These companies, they have like these cuts, budget cuts. And, you know, they're like, man, if I could get one person and pay them, you know, just barely above minimum wage or, you know, $10 an hour maybe, and have them do the work of 3 people, then I can maybe replace 3 people who are getting paid 14 or 15. I mean, you know, and then, you know, we want to feel like it's us. I had a job like that. I love my job, and I wanted to do a good job for them. I said, you know, I just want to do a good job for you. But the more that I did, the more that they took. The more that I gave, the more that they took, the more they wanted. And I realized I set the bar too high. You know, sometimes it's better to be, you know, just do what you are supposed to do. Just do the basics. But basically, you know, with this card, don't be scared to say no. Or don't say yes. Be like, I've got other things going on. I can't do it. I can't stay over today. I'm sorry. All right, so we have Maiden Beauty, Earth, clarified by free will, sovereignty, independence, free spirit. Beautiful. This is kind of the same energy in both cards, just a different deck, of really feeling like you want to be free. Maybe it's time to start your own business. There's been something you've been wanting to do, maybe a craft business. Maybe you want to read cards like I do. Whatever it is, that you've been thinking about doing, you can have that for, and with this Maiden Beauty, Earth, this could be working outside. This could be farming or landscape, something having to do, something earthy, something very earthy, crystals, herbs, but something that you want to do that, you've been stuck working for people who are ungrateful, people who don't appreciate you. And with this autonomy, with this free will, the sovereignty, independence, free spirit, you'd have time for other things too, because you could set your own schedule. Oops. I know I work for myself, and it is the most amazing thing. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I would not go back to that. And people are so hard to work with too. They're so hard to work with. I am going to draw one more of these cards. You just have to have faith. I just heard that. All right, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. This is a block for you. I'm glad I decided to choose this card. Forgiveness. If you have any ill feelings towards anyone, you need to release them, because these are blocking your blessings. And you have this right here that's wanting to come in, wanting to manifest, but it cannot as long as you are holding on to any type of bitterness or anything about the past. Sorry, my clock's going off. Being stuck in the past will keep you stuck in the past. So, well, thank you very much, Leo. This is your personal, your collective reading. If you'd like to have a personal paid reading, they're $50 right now. I'll include in my email address, in the description of the video, my email address. Thank you for watching.